Hey everybody, welcome to weeks 3 and 4, season number 15. As Tidy said, we're getting to the point where the last non-drafted players will be getting their non-first season drafted players will be having their last years. A weird thing I just realized, I cannot type the word kill in the YouTube chat. It like filters out my comments because I asked twice. I asked Kafudi, who's playing, to kill some roosters, and apparently that is a no-no in the in the chat. My chat just disappeared whenever I typed that in. But that'll be interesting. So let's go ahead and get started. We got a lot of folks here. We got Oscar here. Goose isn't here yet. Yeah, unalive some roosters. There we go. Let's see. We've got Kafood is here playing against the Roosters. Neva, I don't see Neva on yet. Let's see. Boulders, Bar. We got Triangles here. Dramaturge not here. Let's see. Tidy's in. Tidy the Desert is playing Mads. You guys know if Mads gonna make it. We could pop Mads' game on early. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the Evolution Lightning, since this will probably be a destruction. Lightning are playing all their young guys, so I think this is gonna be an utter destruction here. And so let's go ahead and pop this game on, since they're probably not gonna be in. There you have it. So a bunch of rookies starting for the Lightning. Let's see how this rookie crew can do against Evolution. Trying to turn their season around. Zalz is in starting. Back home for his last season. Oh, okay, all right. So then we can play their games too. Hopefully Neva's having some fun drinking. Quickens back to pass, hits Zal, so nice rookie, nice pass, nice move, down the field. Desra, back and complete, Samira, and touchdown. Hey Goose, what's up? Ooh, we can get the big game on. That's the one I'm really interested to see. Can Goose take out anybody on Oscar's team? By taking out anybody, I'm talking about someone in particular, but, you know, anybody else would be interesting too. Quill, nice little run, Leroya. And does not get there, but got a few yards for the Lightning. Samira hits Zalz for a first down. Quickens back to pass and takes off running. And not a great runner. 3rd and 3, Samira. Back to pass and hits Quickens. Well, I said that about his running, and look at him go. Nice catch. You're playing Varkaris week 1. I was hoping you'd put some more brutal guys in, but you got enough on there. That'll be interesting to see. Jeffel, nothing, and Zalz with a catch, and Zalz taking off downfield. Oh, actually, I should 1.5 this anyway because it's 2 AIs. Touchdown by Cag, and look like the Evolution are gonna have this one pretty easy. Hey Stern, how's it going? Jeffel back to pass, intercepted by Samira. Desra back to pass, incomplete. This Lightning versus Varkaris game is going to be horrible. Aryusag with the interception. And Nader with a catch. Leroya, a couple yards. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Although, Roosters are looking for the first ever repeat. They're looking pretty strong to get that done this year. We may have our first repeat. Zalz with a touchdown, and that is going to do it. Actually, I should have 5x when it was 3-0. But usually I like to wait a little bit. But this is a butt-whipping game, so... Nothing. I hope you give him a good go. Of course, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the playoffs, honestly. See 0 here. Oh, Sega's here. Good. Well, this was a total domination, as expected. And incomplete. CAG gets a little pass, touchdown. And that is it. Zalls with another touchdown. And Evolution get the easy win. And that is it. Quickens, 93 fantasy points. The rookie. Huge game. 2 sacks, passes defensed. Pretty good passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Nice for him. Triona having a solid game. Are you saw 45? Zalls with 90. Look at Zalls trying to pad his stats. 339 yards receiving, padding his stats before the end of his career. Getting up there. All right. Well, let's see. We got a bunch of folks here now. I guess we'll go ahead. We got Oscar here. We got Goose here. Let's put on a big game. Fairman with his Sky Carp. Oh, I should pull up the picks. I actually, this is why I'm terrible at this, because I tend to pick against Vicarious almost every week. Not every week. I didn't pick the Lightning against him, but I picked you this time, Goose. So let's see what happens. Let's take a look at the Pick'em chat. Let's take a look at the Pick'em. Let me pull that up so we have the numbers, so we can see who what these are. Let's see. We've got Lightning. Yeah, that was. Let's see who we got this one. So Lightning. I don't know if anybody picked the Lightning. We had a few people pick the Lightning, but they didn't do anything. And then let's see. We've got. Does anybody think that Goose has a chance? 17% think you have a chance, Goose. So there you go. Let's get this started. Sky Carp playing against the Ferryman. Young rookie Wimkin trying to get stay in the Rookie of the Year hunt. And takes off, gets a nice little run for a couple yards. Moat with the run, slips a couple tackles, and gets another first down. Goswin back to pass. Ooh, threw it almost right to Caron, but luckily didn't catch it. Wimkin with a nice little run, first down. Moat, nothing. 2nd and 10. It's ball control here. Ooh, another pass in Caron's direction. Wimkin with the run. Wimkin, nice start to the game, and slipping by Caron there. Moat, slip, and get a nice little run. Goswin back to pass. Oh, bad pass, but Moat gets the touchdown, and Sky Carp on top to start the game. Fairden, we want Fairden to tackle Caron. That's what we want. Fairden to tackle Caron. Moat, Kaiden, or Quidon. I keep forgetting which one is, because I would say Kaiden, but Quidon with the, Caron with the touchdown, and it's 1-1. Wimkin dumps it, Eared with the catch. First down. Moat up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, doesn't get too far. Goswin gets sacked by Tibor. Ooh, that's big. 3rd down. Wimkin, can he do it? Wimkin does it, gets another first. Moat back to pass and deflected. 2nd and 10. Goswin. Oh, throws an interception. Oh, and that's not good. And Caron with a big run. Fairden just cannot tackle Caron. And they do get a tackle at the end, but not until after a big gain. Deflected. Riker stopped. 3rd and goal. Caron gets bounced back, but touchdown. Oh, we got a blessed field too. So Caron's going to be unstoppable now. Goswin back to pass and incomplete. Back the other way. Caron breaks a tackle. And first down for Rock. Breaks a couple tackles. Doesn't get in the end zone. Riker, if somebody's going to score, let Riker score. Wimkin, not looking good, Goose. Your undefeated record against Caron not holding up so far. Moat, nowhere. 2nd and 9. Goswin. Wimkin's wide open. They didn't see him. 3rd and 6. Wimkin Breaks a tackle, gets another first down. Moat. Slip. And another good run. Another first down. Goswin, deflected. Winkin breaks a tackle. 3rd and 4. Moat, unable to do it. Caron back to the other side. Breaks a tackle. And gets another big gain. Tibor, few 2nd and 2. Riker hits Guidon and a touchdown, and it's 4-1. Wimkin, Moat. Well, I'll wait a couple more plays, but 3-point lead. We'll give them one more shot here to see if they can get on the board. Wimkin, slip. Nope. 2nd and 4. Moat. First down. 1st and 10. Goswin. Complete. Wimkin keeps it going. Still have a shot. Moat fumbled it. Oh, but they picked it back up. Goswin back to pass. Sacked. 3rd and goal. Wimkin cannot get there. And that is looking like it is a loss. And Caron does it again. Another win. And a completion there. Moat moves a little, but goes back the other way. Pineskin gets hurt. He gets hurt a lot. Moat with a nice run. Moat with another nice run. The offense is... They should have gotten a couple scores, which they did not get, but there you have it. Pineskin, the only one to get hurt. Is that going to be it? No deaths in this game. And nope, does not look like it. Tibor, touchdown. Wimkin, nice play. Moat. And another first-eared good one. Touchdown. They're down by 4. Riker, Caron with another touchdown. And Caron with a modest 53 fantasy points. Oops, I can't see the chat. Let me rearrange this. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, 93 fantasy points. Darn. And Faraday with 846. Moat with 30. And some ugly ones to start the week. I was hoping the Skycarp would do much better, but I guess not. All right, let's see. Next up, well, we do have dramaturge here. We have triangles here, so let's go ahead and pop this one on. Not too many major stag blades in. Horben is in for, and a big rearrangement. Chaos Reigns is going to get to be runner. I like that. I think that's a good move. And Demetrius out at receiver. This will be interesting. See what the triangles can do. I think they have a shot. I can't remember who I picked. I was back and forth on this one. What is the line for this one? We've got... Ooh, a lot of people picked the triangles here. Oh no, this is the wrong week. This is looking at the wrong week. For this one, about a third of folks picked the triangles. And incomplete. 3rd and 10. Chaos Reigns back to pass and gets sacked. Horben breaks a tackle. Nice little run. 3rd and 1. Law. Completion. Some 10. Ooh, interception by Katrina. Truk incomplete. 2nd and 10. Chaos Reigns sacked. Fumbled. Law picks it up. Takes it back the other way. Ooh, doesn't quite get the touchdown. But now they do. Truk incomplete. 2nd and 10. Chaos Reigns. Ooh. Chaos Reigns not looking so hot. That runner so far. He keeps trying to pass the ball. Peppermint. Nice catch. Corbin. fumbles. Picked up by Wyeth. Nothing there. 2nd and 10. Chaos reigns. No. 3rd and 10. Katrina. Back to pass and gets Shrook with a completion. Chaos reigns. Not able to get there. And Wyeth with a touch. I just don't like Chaos Reigns as blocker because he gets hurt too much. There you go, Chaos Reigns. Touchdown. Tie ball game. And complete. Horbin tries to run it up the middle. Nice run. 1st down. Ball complete to Peppermint. Slips for another 1st down. Januto. Horbin. Catch. Breaks a tackle. Gets another 1st. Breaks a couple. Napoleon. Injured. Chaos Reigns takes out Napoleon. Oh, intercepted. Throw back the other way. Shrook. Complete. Chaos Reigns breaks a tackle. And Chaos Reigns. Look at that. And Wyeth, another completion. Shrook hits Katrina, and they're moving the ball. Breaks a couple tackles. Katrina, Wyeth, complete. 1st and 10, Shrook. And complete. Chaos Reigns. And a couple. 3rd and goal. Katrina. Ooh, sacked. Stagblade, another sack and an injury. Stagblade doing his thing. But turns it over. Freedom's in now. This really hurts a little bit of their offense, but Chaos Reigns, nice run again. Look at that. He is looking a little Hanate-ish. Oh, drops it at the end zone though. And Chaos Wyeth touchdown. And we've got a 2-1 lead for the Triangles. Peppermint with a completion. Demetrius gets a stamina buff. Demetrius surprisingly has not caught the ball. They keep going to Wyeth. Not Demetrius. Demetrius being covered by Peppermint, looks like. Peppermint really locking him down. And Peppermint on the catch. Peppermint, big game. Corbin back to pass, and can't do it. 2nd and 8. Allen back to pass, and sacked. Canuto, sacked. Back. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Freedom up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets a 1st down. Chaos Reigns dumps it to Wyeth. Chaos Reigns looking nice. Chaos Reigns back and sacked. Stagblade, 3 sacks. Look at the rookie go. He had a decent first week, but today he's playing like a monster. Nice game, Januto. 2nd and 10, Horbin. Sacked. 3rd and 14, Allen. Nowhere. And back the other way. Freedom, nice run, 1st down, breaks the tackle. Chaos Reigns, not much. 2nd and 8. Troop. 3rd and 4. Freedom. Slips. 1st down. Chaos Reigns. 2nd and 10. Wyeth. 1st down. Freedom. 2nd and goal. Chaos Reigns. And a touchdown. Lol. Caught. Corbin. No. 2nd and 10. Allen back to pass. And runs. No. 3rd and 5. Nuto. Incomplete. And ooh, Demetrius with a big drop. Demetrius has had a bad game, but they are playing well overall. 1st down. Bad game offensively. Hey, Blue, nice to see you're on. And that is gonna do it. A few plays left, but probably not enough time for a score here. Sacked. Sack again. And that is it. Peppermint 43, Stagblade with 3 sacks. Not doing anything on offense, but doing his thing on defense. Lashone, 71. Nice game for Lashone. And getting the win. Chaos Reigns, pretty solid performance. Playing as an Horbin. Woo! Horbin, not a good one there. Not a pretty one. Yeah, Lashone, 4 sacks. Nice, the rookie. Looking good. Okay, let's see. Next up, got lots of folks here right now. Let's go ahead and pop on. Let's go ahead and pop on, I guess, the Blades and Breams. We got this one going. COC Breams versus Blades. Blades 1-0-1 against the Breams. I think the Breams are going to be legit this year. They look solid. Still, I must say the Blades running attack looks good. I just don't know if they're going to be able to do a lot against Tildy. Tildy's just such a monster. Let's see what he does here. Shire, not able to do much. Nope. Zoljan breaks a tackle, gets a first down. Huh? Still, nice run. Look at that. Blades playing well. Good start, Shire. Ooh, but Tildy shuts it down. Tildy shuts that one down. They can just get... Oh, and then an interception. Not good. Vider back to pass and hits Tilderin. And Tilderin is touchdown. Ooh, I think Tilderin's been unlocked. Him as a receiver is a game changer. I mean, he's a solid blocker, but as a receiver, he is... Oh, look at him go. And another huge tackle, but able to get the first down. Still, this tough running attack is able to move the ball okay. But I think Tilderin's going to shut a lot of this to make it a little tough for them. Staghorn, not much. And Staghorn into the catch. And Bud Collar first down. Vider. Nope. 2nd and 10. Staghorn. Nope. 3rd and 9. But here, deep, complete. Vider. Ooh, no. 2nd and 10. Staghorn. Slip. And first down. But here, touchdown. And the Breams up 2-0. Baleka with a catch. Shire. Nope. 2nd and 11. Zoljan. Nope. 3rd and 11. Austell. Nope. And back the other way. Vider gets stuffed. Staghorn. Ooh, throws backwards. That was a very low slight pass. And Tilderin with the catch. And another big gain. Tilderin has 2 catches, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, and over 100 yards already. And Bahir gets taken out by Thoris. So Scotch Egg is in. Staghorn runs, gets a first. Oh yeah, 5x. Yeah, gets his 3 points. And Tilderin with another touchdown. Wow. And Scotch Egg gets taken out. Tilderin's now running. He's a runner now. He's doing okay at that too. Another big gain there. First down. Tilderin can't get much. He's not as good of a runner, looks like. Tilderin, nice catch. And 18 plays to go. Shire gets a touchdown. Look at that. They're within 3. Oh, Tilder, another nice run. I mean, you just see him like on every play. Ooh, Tilderin only 86 fantasy points. I thought he was going to get more. Seemed like he was doing a lot, but I think once he moved to runner, he didn't do quite as much. No sacks, though, mainly because they don't pass. Crystal Belly with 36. Lecca 23, Vider 37. But the Breams take the Blades. Yardage-wise, wasn't that different. But the Breams just got those big scores. All right, let's see. Boulders here, but we'll wait on that. We got Tidy, and Mads is not going to be here, so we can go ahead and pop this one on. This is a Mads decided to put in his, I guess, high durability team. So this week we got Dust Flare Jr. making his start, Atkinson making his start, but no Graceland. So let's see. We got some snow as well. Let's see what happens. Dust Flare Jr. He's gonna get some yards. He's gonna be terrible on defense. That's the one difference between him and his dad. Offensively, he's fantastic. Defensively, ooh, I don't know. Well, offensively, he may not be that fantastic either. Looking pretty bad on that first play. And not very good on that second play for this team. Kennedy, though, slip. And Kennedy taken off with a big gain. A little Kennedy, Dust Flare, up the middle, slips, and Dust Flare with a nice run. And another first down. Atkinson, back to pass, and deflected. Kennedy. And deflected again. 3rd and goal, Dust Flare Jr. And does not get there. Nile. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Al-Kaboo. Man, I thought this was going to be an offensive game. I guess the snow is really shutting everything down. Oh, no. No yardage. Not a ton of yardage so far. I thought this was going to be our 2 touchdowns within 10 plays. Colonel, up. And Dramaturge, Dust Flare gets the big gain. Spooks with a catch and a first down. Block, nope. 2nd and 9, Nile back to pass. And dumps to Prax, gets out of bounds. Al-Kaboo, back to pass, sacked. 2nd and 14, Duak, incomplete. 3rd and 14, Nile, nothing. And back the other way, Dust Flare Jr. Nope. And Turnal, first down. Kennedy. No. It's a nice little run. Junior gets a completion. Oh no! Bassick is gonna come in because Brax takes out Turnal. I guess he was a little worried about it. And we do get a death on Mads' team. He was probably a good idea to bench some of his starters. But now Bassick is in. And Bath with a touchdown. And a 2-point lead. Al-Kaboo back to pass. Complete. Prax. First down. Nile back to pass. And Prax, another catch. Looks like Bassick kind of backed off. He was afraid to tackle him. Fumble picked up by Faf. Dust Flare, bounce. A few yards. Atkinson, incomplete. Kennedy back to pass, sacked. Back the other way. Nile dumps, not much. 2nd and 5. Al-Kaboo, nope. 3rd and 5. Duak hits Spooks for a first down. Nile, nope. 2nd and 7. Al-Kaboo back to pass and deflected. Duak back and deflected. And we're back. Second and 7. Atkinson. Nope. Kennedy. Not much. Then Nile. Incomplete. Second and 10. Alcaboo. It's a couple. This is surprisingly defensive. I guess it really is just this snow. Nile with a nice gain. Nile back to pass and a deflection. Second and 10. Alcaboo. Well, you have a lot of durability on your team. It is a smart way to build. Does flare with a nice little run. And Hugo goes down. Duwak. Now Graceland's coming back in. Uh-oh. And another injury. Somebody went down. Graceland bouncing out. Who else got injured? Atkinson, the rookie, got taken down. Hatters on top by 3. But let's give the Desert one more shot to score here. Prax with a nice catch. Nile back to pass. And they do get another Spooks play. Alcaboo. Nope. Second and goal. Duwak. Touchdown. And the Desert get close. Dust Flare. Nice run. Dust Flare. Nice. Nice one. Kennedy up the middle. Not much. Second and 6. Graceland. And then we get outside. Third and 6. Dust Flare Jr. Nope. They get the stop. Could the Desert come back here? Second and 10. Alcaboo. Dumps to Spooks. First down. Duwak. Couple yards. Second and 7. Nile. Nope. And third down. Alcaboo. No. And the Hatters can take it. Can get the win with a score here. It'll pretty much lose this. Dust Flare, touchdown, and that'll do it. And Graceland, nice run. Dust Flare, another touchdown. Oh, Graceland gets hurt. Bassick with a touchdown. There you have. Oh, Bassick comes in relief. 112 yards. 112 fantasy points. He didn't. He missed like the first 25 plays. Big game for him. Melody, Dust Flare Jr. had a solid offensive performance. Sanborn was 63, but the Hatters get the win. All right, let's see. What do we have up? Let's see. Kafut's here. We said Neva's not going to be here. So I guess let's go ahead and pop that one on. Ooh. All right, let's see. Brutus, Savas, Carl. Got some heavy hitters here for the Prawns. Prawns have a pretty brutal lineup in. So let's see what they do against the Roosters. They're pretty brutal squad. Darren Saar gets some brutality buffs. A lot of buffs to the Roosters except for Cal. Oh, yeah, a little durability for Darren Saar. Not much. And there we go. Kanosu back to pass. Intercepted by Savas. Look at that. The Prawns come out hitting hard with a turnover to start the game. And Gistan with a touchdown. And we've got ourselves a Prawns lead. Did anybody pick the Prawns? No, nobody picked the Prawns. So this would be a massive upset. Downtown with the run to the outside. Fumble. Picked up another turnover. Brutus dumps to Gistan. Breaks a tackle. Another first down. Savas. To the outside. Carl. Not much. 3rd and 8. Brutus. Ooh, not able to get the score, though. Kinosu out of bounds. Darren Saar hits downtown. 1st down. Warbrew up the middle. And Warbrew breaks the tackle. Nice gain for Warbrew. Kinosu back to pass. Warbrew, another good play. 2nd and short. Darren Saar. And touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Complete. Savas. Deflected. 3rd and 3. No. And back the other way. Kinosu. Cal with a catch. And Cal with a quick touchdown. And Roosters up by 1. Savas just can't move the ball anymore. Oh, there goes Holla with a catch. Nice big gain. Brutus. Sure thing, Zero. I can hold up. You're playing me, so I usually end up playing that one last often, so I'll hold it up to last game of the week. Kinosu, solid little run. 1st down. Darren Saar, nope. Nope. Neva would be the first back-to-back champion. And he's looking good. Doesn't look like there's a ton of folks that have the firepower to keep up with him. Of course, Barkeris does. Cats, maybe. That's all I can think of in y'all's division. I don't think of anybody. Really, maybe are the Choops for real? I don't think so. Hounds? I don't think so. And Geeston, touchdown. And the Prawns, 2-1. Keeping this one close. Darren Saar, not much. Yeah, I'm glad. That's the one thing that I think would be bad. I do not mind Caron. Even though he does get to the championship a lot, I mind him much less given that he's only gotten 3 championships. I mean, that's good, but it's not crazy. If he'd be sitting there with 10 championships, this would not be a fun league. Brutus. Incomplete. And Darren Saar with a pick. Oof. Kinosu. The Prawns are playing this really tight, though. Nice close game for them. Warbrew. Nope. 2nd and goal. Kinosu to the outside and able to get the touchdown. Nothing for Brutus there. Nothing there. It's this defense, but Geeston with another nice catch. Kinosu backed off and tried to tackle Geeston. Incomplete. Savas to the outside. 3rd and 2. Carl. Complete to Holla. And these Prawns are just not dying. And touchdown. 4-3. Darren Saar. Another nice little gain. Darren Saar. Complete to Cal. And Cal not in the end zone, but close. Warbrew with a pass. And a touchdown to the newly acquired downtown. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Savas. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Carl. And sacked. And turns it over. Prawns trying to hang on here. They need to stop. And downtown. It's a touchdown. And that's going to do it. Ooh, a turnover by Warbrew. And another touchdown. And, well, Kinosu with a catch. Another touchdown with Cal, Darren Saar, and Cal. And now the Roosters. This was close for a while. But this Rooster defense just came on strong and took over the game. And the Prawns just could not hold on. And no, oh, there's an injury. Somebody got injured. I don't know who got injured, but somebody got injured. Kanosu 104, nice one for him. Darren Saar 81, Cal 71, Warbrew 68. Gistan having a big game. The Roosters getting the big win. Let me check who got injured. We got an injury report right at the end. And oh, Roosters Corinna injured. Injured David. So wrong team got injured. All right, so let's see here. We've got next up, I guess we'll pop on the Bananas versus the Ants. I think I picked the Bananas, but I don't know. This is an interesting one. I do not know what's gonna happen here. Ants, I think, should be a better team this year. Bananas with Sin playing. And let's see, can Bananas get that victory? Had a big tie last week. Didn't get a win here. Henley back to pass. Henley not able to get anywhere. Nitty sacked. Strong arm, runs it, breaks a tackle, gets a few. I'm so sorry I missed Sin last week. I did not see that. I don't know why on yours, when you cleared all your... Did you put somebody on the bench? I don't know why. I just cleared all the stuff and it didn't have Sin starting. And I saw that yours was all cleared, so I thought, oh, I guess I'm just doing AI. And I did not notice Sin. Ebmar, nope. Par L. Ooh, Marco's taking out Kaz. Oof, that hurts. Henley fumbled, turnover. Nitty. Ooh, this might be the drink break game. Everybody go to the potty. Bananas. Strong arm getting injured. Ooh, Bananas getting beat up here. Men. Back with his old team. Thought he was going to make a difference, but so far has not made a huge difference. Wing Flame also. Well, Wing Flame has been playing a lot more aggressive now that he's with the Ants. Oh, safety. Bananas getting a safety. Who got that? Harrison with a pick. Hudson with a catch and touchdown. Bananas up 2-0. Colin Noel Dribble Jr. back to pass and completes to Kala. Another first down. Henley back to pass and hits Kala. Another first down. Par L slip and does not get anywhere. 2nd and 8. Dribble Jr. Not much. I sure can, Food. Get your game in first. 3rd and 11. Fasten back to pass. And nope. And back the other way. Par L slips for a couple. Dribble up the middle. No. 3rd and 5. Henley complete to Marcos, who's already hurt some people. Sack. Dribble Jr. up the middle. No. 3rd and 10. Henley. And incomplete. And back the other way. Bananas. Oof. And Hudson with a catch. Nitty. Nope. Edmar. Nope. Fasten. Back to pass. And could not get much on that play. Yeah, Fasten, a rookie. Well, we'll see how he does. He's a good defensive player. But yeah, I've got too many of those that are good on defense, not good on offense. Oh, Fasten with a catch. I think the Bananas are learned that play from Los last week, except they executed it properly. Los did not execute that play properly last week against the Bananas. Hudson. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mark did a loose play. Dribble Jr. And Bananas with a 3-point lead. Give the Ants one more shot. See, can they get a point here? They get a completion. Dribble Jr. His bounce. 2nd and 9. Henley. Nope. 3rd and 9. Par Ale. Nope. And that is it. Ooh, these games are not close at all this week. Yeah, this one's going to put you to sleep. That's in with the catch. First down. And there we go. Nitty 65, Kala 44, Russ 64, Hudson. And the Bananas getting a big win. The Ants, that defense, the Bananas is legit. And they shut down the Ants. All right, next up. Choop's owner not here, so we'll wait on that. Bar, we'll wait a couple seconds. I guess, is TB? TB's here. Oh, okay, TB just said wait 15 minutes. All right, we'll do that. So let's go ahead. I think probably most likely Bar's not going to be here. So let's go ahead and put on the Boulders game. Ooh, we got a bloody field. And it's crazy the Manatees play on a bloody field. They have one of the bloodiest fields in the league. And they still have not had a kill in their team's history. It's crazy. All right, back to pass. Missed Bill. Nice little run. Few yards. And missed Bill with a catch. Not much. Coth. Complete. Peace. Nope. 2nd and 7. Lodgepacker. Nope. 3rd down. Missed Bill. No. And a stop. Back the other way. Admiral, no. Crowgrove, no. 3rd and 10. Sasan, and no. Ugly. Miss Bill can't do anything. Peace can't do anything. 3rd down. Lodgepacker, no. And back the other way. Admiral slips some tackles. Nice gain. Crowgrove gets a first. Sasan, oh, Miss Bill with a pick. Nothing. Peace. Slips. And 1st down. Lodgepacker. Nope. 2nd and 9. Miss Bill. Sacked by Maurice. Peace. Nope. Admiral. Sothale with a catch. They finally get the ball to Sothale. Every time they've thrown it his way, they've thrown a terrible pass. And Cezanne, well, he wanted him gone. And he's gone. Sothale is in at runner. It's bounced back. Crowgrove dumps. Yara with the catch. And touchdown. And that turns it around right there. Missed Bill a few yards. Peace back to pass. And ugly. Lodgepacker. Nope. Back the other way. Sothale. Couple yards. It's like they're not going to give me the ball. I'll just take it myself. And another completion. Sothale Jr. Couple yards. 2nd and 7. Admiral. Nope. 3rd and 7. Crowgrove. And back the other way. Missed Bill. Missed Bill. Solid little run. Peach sacked. Wesley. 3rd sack of the year. Samir. 1st down. Miss Bill slips, no. 2nd and 9. Peace back to pass, and no. Lodgepacker, nope. And back the other way. Sothale caught. Yaru, man, it's just amazing how good Yaru still is. I mean, really, he's the 6th man. He is the best off the bench player in our league, bar none. 1st down. It's like I mean, I think Tyler just puts in somebody shitty with low durability, knowing that they're going to get hurt. And Yaru's going to come in and save the day. 3rd and 4, Lodgepacker. Lodgepacker, nope. Sothale to the outside, slip, slip. And another first down. Admiral, nope. Progrove. 3rd and 10, Sothale Jr. decides to pass it. Jake catches it, but not able to get anywhere. And stopped. Peace. Samir catch. First down. Lodgepacker. Ooh, fumble. Turned over. Yaru picks up the fumble or forced the fumble. One of the two. Admiral. Jake with the catch. Nice gain. Crowgrove. Oh, deflected. Nope. Admiral. Caught. Crowgrove. Ooh, ugly. 2nd and goal. Sothale Jr. touchdown. And 3-0. Let's give one more shot to the Manatees. Misspill with a nice gain. Pretty good defense played by. Oh, look at that. Sothale Jr. with a pick. Is it going to be a pick 6? Nope. Misspill with a stop, but that is going to do it. And look at that. Oh, turnover at the goal line. Touchdown. And Wesley gets hurt by wind. And they get a touchdown. They're back within 1, but not enough time. 2 points. Slow it down to 2x just to see, but there's only 7 plays left. Boulders can't boulder this, can they? I don't think they'll boulder this. There is not enough time. And there you have it. And boulders, Jake, 41. Sothale Jr., 39. Misspill had a pretty solid game. And Lodgepacker, 43. But the boulders get the win. And nice one for them. All right, let's see. TB wanted a 15-minute hold. So I guess let's pop on the Choops versus the Hyenas. Let me see. Actually, let me see if I got anything from Agon's. Nothing. So we will go ahead and do this game. And then we'll move on to Hounds Colossus. Let's see. Hyenas, Choops. I think the Choops might be for real. I think they got some solid little pickups. Guys playing hard. Maybe for real. They got these little goblins and running the ball. Got some big guys up front. Zyro tries to run. No. 2nd and 7. Slaygretch slips. 3rd and 2. Alden back to pass and picked off by Toofy. Toofy pick 6. It is a pick 6. Oof. Zyro back to pass and Sithnar. Nice catch. Slaygretch gets a tackle. Gets upfield. Mudgrump and the trade is now in the game. Alden. Mudgrump a good passer. Zyro back to pass and complete the Sithnar. We got a touchdown. Back the other way. Watkins, couple yards. Mudgrump sacked. 3rd and 9. Zaraxis. Ooh, Zaraxis. Nice run for a first down. Watkins slips again. It's a nice gain. Choops defense not looking so hot. Toofy with a big drop though. Zaraxis, ugly pass. 3rd and 10. Watkins, no, and back the other way. Choops down to Sithnar. And Sithnar, big first. Slaygretch, no gain. Alden passes, hit Sithnar. Sithnar looking good. The Illithid with and a touchdown for Zyro. And Choops up 2-1. Mudgrump back, incomplete. 3rd and 5. Zaraxis slips to the outside. Big gain. Another first. Watkins. Big gain. Another first. Mugrump. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, Zaraxis. 3rd and 10, Watkins. No. 1st and 10, Zyro. Gets confused. 2nd and 2, Slagretch. Nice gain. Alden, no. 2nd and 10, Zyro. Big gain for 1st down. Slagretch, back to pass. 2nd and 1, and Pickett gets taken out by Pepin. Zyro with a nice little gain. And here come the Tubes. They're going to go up 2. 3rd and 4, Zyro. And they don't get there. Touchdown, and 3-1 Tubes. Watkins, a little run, Mugrump. Sacked. Zaraxis. Guac and Pepin. Zyro bounced. Zyro. Nice little run. Slagretch. No. 3rd and 1. Alden. Can't get there. Watkins with the 1st. And a slip. Ooh, sacked. And Zaraxis running. 1st down. Watkins. I need to stand in this. They can get a score here. No. 3rd and 4, Zaraxis. Ooh, bad pass there. And back to the Tubes. Tubes getting a bunch of brutality buffs. A couple of durability buffs on the other side. Alden. Yeah, the Tubes gonna become the place where all the what are they, the Midview, all the Midview players go. Mugrump, touchdown. And the Hyenas back within 1. Oh, 1st down. Alden back to pass, and Sifnar. Another nice gain. Sifnar looking solid. So, a couple yards. 2nd and 6, Slagretch, and ugly one, Alden. And that is a turnover. And the Hyenas could get a tie, maybe even a win. Toofy with a catch. 1st down. Zaraxis up the middle. Nope. 2nd and 8, stuffed. 3rd and 10, Mugrump. Stuffed. And surprisingly defensive game. Yeah. Nope, nope. 2nd and 8, nope. 3rd and 8, Alden. Oh. And back the other way, Watkins. Nothing. 2nd and 9, Mugrump. Hits Zaraxis. And Zaraxis with a pretty solid game. Zaraxis back to pass. Dump to Silver Crown. Oh, Silver Crown is receiving the ball. I just noticed that. Silver Crown is a receiver. And oh, he drops the easy one. Silver Crown with that 9 speed. That is the slowest receiver in the history of Brutal Ball. Slower than Camyon. Silver Crown. Sifnar with a big catch. Slagretch. The outside. Nice run. 2nd and 4. Alden. Zyro. Sifnar with a catch. That would not bother me one bit. I am not a dictator in the classroom. Somebody doesn't feel like listening to me, I don't give a shit. So I would be fine if they were watching Brutal Ball. Nice catch. Nice gain. Can the Hyenas do it? Watkins. Caught. Touchdown. 4-3. It's a close one. Zyro. Oh, but they need a big stop here. Quick. Zipnar. Oh, Alden back to pass. Nope. Can they get a quick stop? Oh, they're going to maybe get one more shot. Slade Rich, they get one play. Oh, but it's Watkins. Watkins can't take it all the way. And there you have it. 2P, Zyro. Nice game by the Hyenas. Nice game by the Hyenas. If it wasn't for those injuries, I might have gotten the win. All right, I guess we'll pop up the Hounds next. TB's not back yet. So we'll pop on the Hounds. Gabriel, nice rookie. Against the Hounds. Hounds decide to keep their same lineup, and it's a snowy game. So this is going to be a rough one. We'll see. I think the Colossus are a better team than some of us are thinking. Amloff, dime with picks up the fumble. First down. Chunkle, left to pass. Chunkle deflected, 2nd and 10. Biscuit. And fumble. And fumble. Chunkle back the other way. And Amloff picks it up. There's a ton of fumbles here, folks. This bad weather. Chunkle. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Biscuit. Oh. Ugly start to this game for both teams. 2nd and 10. Caulfield. 3rd and 5. And nothing. Back the other way. Amloff. No. Chunkle. Slips. 3rd and 2. Biscuit. Biscuit. First down. Sneaks it. Amloff to the outside. Amloff, nice big gain. Amloff keeps going. Big one. Chunkle back to pass. Incomplete. Shawnee. Biscuit. Touchdown. And the Hounds get on the scoreboard. Engel. 2nd and 3. Caulfield. No. 3rd and inches. And deflected back the other way. Amloff. Slips. Amloff slips again. And sacked. Biscuit. Nope. Amloff. Nope. And back the other way. Engel. Engel hits a few. 2nd and 2. Caulfield hits the first. Doug gets around the outside and fumbles. Another turnover. Amloff slipping by a couple guys. Chunkle with a solid run. Chunkle keeps going. And Chunkle with a touchdown. We got a 2-0 ball game. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Caulfield. Jumps. 3rd and 5. Doug. Back to pass. Hits Bronham. Fumbles. And another fumble recovery. Lance taking it back this time. Wow. Amloff slipping. First down. Chunkle. Nope. 2nd and goal. Biscuit. Nope. 3rd and goal. Amloff. Touchdown. Whoosh. That is not a good one. This does not look good for the Colossus. They are turning the ball over like crazy. And I guess that is a fast forward. Sirius gets taken out by Lance. Winston with a catch. Hey, Resbo's in. Maybe that changes their team around a little bit. And look at that. They come back. Get on the board. Amloff back to pass. Chunkle. Everything looks to be running very slow now. Caulfield back to pass. And deflected. Amloff back. Slips. Slips. Amloff with a nice run. Man, everything's stuttery. Chunko fumbles. Biscuit. This is a new one. I wonder if it's something to do with that weird ass snow. Never had the game slow down like this. 2x. Back to pass. Deflected. Yeah, that's probably it. Amloff with a nice little run. Man, I got 5x works just fine when I slow it down. It's that super slow-mo. Anal, fumble. Picked up, fumble again. Anal, fumble again. Caulfield. Stumps, deflected. Resbo. Deflected. And back the other way. Amloff. Engel. Slow-mo of this game is just not cutting it for me. And Amloff. Chunko back to pass. Biscuit. Engel. Amloff nothing. And that is gonna do it. Caulfield 49, Chani 94 fantasy points, 10 passes deflected. Celine 63, Himplemart 61, Lance 53. And the Hounds just shut them down. And there we go. I am going to real quick exit and restart because I have no idea why there was that slowdown. Let me reboot this. Alrighty, so let's pop the schedule up. Alright, let's see. Is Zero, you're here? Can you watch now? Because I don't know if TB's back. I don't think TB's back, so I'm going to go ahead and put on our game and see what happens. These are the two closest games of the week. Purple Cats versus Pandas. And Shield versus Space Cowboys. These are the closest ones that we have on the list. Wait, I thought the Pandas... Who has the belter? Wasn't the Pandas a belter? Who's got the belt right now? Or... Yeah, okay, so this is not going to be a belt game. I thought it was going to be a belt game, but it's not, right? Because it's a road, and they're playing at the Cats. All right, Shield versus Space Cowboys. All right, Los got benched. After that, worst play in the history of Brutal Ball is gone on the bench. May never be seen again. I don't know. We'll see. But Shield versus Space Cowboys. Sawyer's getting a chance again. Lyris is starting. That other crappy player I traded for or picked up in free agent. Yeah, it was a free agent pickup. That sleeper agent I got from the Purple Cats. He's benched too. Let's see. So 42% picked the Space Cowboys. Stuffed. Syndra back to pass and intercepted by Penis. 2nd and 11. Incomplete. Pigley. Nope. And back the other way. Spurry back to pass. And Syndra with a big catch. First down. Syndra, wow, that's an interesting one. Syndra taking that away. Look, if Syndra's out running your team, that's not good. And Lahorn with another pick from my team. Nice pick, nice job there, Lahorn. Sawyer doing nothing. Kevy, what are you doing? Pigley. Oh my gosh. Spurry back to pass. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Syndra. Nowhere. 3rd and 10. Machete. And stopped, but barely. Sawyer. Sawyer, nice little one for a first down. Kevy back to pass. And Kevy with a nice few yards. 2nd and 2. Pigley. Hits Penis. Penis breaking Spurry. break and missing. And Penis with a nice big gain. Sawyer up the middle for a few. 2nd and goal. Kevy. Bust. Ooh, can't get in. 3rd and goal. Pigley. Oh, nice tackle by Eggsy in the back row. And Shield Bear with a catch. Yeah. Hey, TB's back. All right. Your games is like the last one of the week. Deflected and back the other way. Sawyer. Kevy. Back to pass. And complete to Pemis. Breaks a tackle. Gets a touchdown. And there we go. And Spurry. 2nd and 2. Syndra back to pass and sacked by Brandenstein. Machete back to pass. Shield Bear with a catch. Solid game there. Spurry back. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Syndra. Gets a few. 3rd and 6. Machete. And hits Shield Bearer. And Gilmesh out for the season. Taken down by Lahorn. Gilmesh, who just was a 3rd round pick. Given up by the Space Cowboys. And he is out for the season. Wilkmar is in. Nice catch there. Kevy back to pass. Nope. Pigley. Deflected. And Kevy breaks a tackle. Nice play, Kevy. 1st down. Kevy dumps. Ooh, Machete with a deflection. Pigley to the outside. Couple 3rd and 4. Sawyer. It's Brandenstein. It's a few. 1st and 10. Kevy. Dumps. Nope. Pigley to the outside. Ooh, missing with a nice tackle. That would have been a 1st down. Sawyer can't get there. And back the other way. Man, my offense is just... what a flip. Machete back. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Spurry. Deflected. By Penis and Syndra. Can't get there. And back the other way. No. 2nd and 10. Kevy. Sacked. 3rd and 13. Pigley. Sacked by Antar. Nobody can move the ball on my team. It's just throwing it to Penis. It's about all I got. Syndra. Machete back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and 11. Spurry. Ooh, ugly pass. And Kevy with the catch. Not much. 2nd and 6. Kevy with the run. Man, I can't run on this team. Space Cowboys run defense is really solid. Syndra. 3rd and 10. Machete. Nope. Sawyer back. Incomplete. Hey, Agons. Just played your game a little bit ago. 3rd and 2. Pigley. Complete to Pemis. Pemis breaks the tackle. Gets another 1st. Sawyer. 2nd and 11. Kevy. 3rd and 5. Pigley back to pass. 1st down. Sawyer. Nope. 2nd and goal. Kevy. Deflected. 3rd and goal. Pigley. Can't get there. Still chance for a tie here. Syndra gets to the outside. Machete back to pass. Deflected by Kevy. Spurry. Caught by Wilkmar. Gets a 1st down. Syndra. Nope, gets stopped. Machete back to pass. And hits Wilkmar. This could be a tie ball game or maybe a win for the Cowboys. Spurry back. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. Syndra runs to the outside. Stuffed. 3rd and goal. Machete. Okay. Whew. Let's go, guys. Let's get out of the end zone here. Kevy back to pass. Kevy dumps it. Ooh, 3rd and 7. Pigley. Oh, nice run by Pigley. Sawyer. Get out of there. Get out of there. 2nd and 7. Come on, Kevy. Get a big run. There you go, Kevy. That's the way. All right, give us some breathing room. Pigley to the outside, and Machete with the tackle. And Pemis, 1st down. Kevy, back to pass, and ugly pass. 2nd and 10. Pigley up the middle. 3rd and 6. Sawyer dumps. Brandenstein gets another 1st. Kevy to Pigley. Pigley with the speed. First and 10, Pigley up the middle and touchdown, and the Shield get a win. I will take it. Sure thing. Will do. Pop yours right after, Tyler. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, Pimus picks up the fumble, takes it back, and finishes it off. Sandra. And that is it. Pimus 88, Lahorn 65, Kevy 53. Exton had a solid game. Shield Bearer, the player I should have drafted in my first season, is still not on my team. Shield with the win, 3-0. All right, last one of the week: Pandas versus Purple Cats. See what happens here. Pandas, a bit of Mountain Forges in, a bit of reorganizing. Ennis in at runner. Probably wouldn't have had a good career. He's had a solid career. I had one on my team. Tekla. Nope. Third and 10. And Ennis with the interception thrown. Wavering with a pick. 6. Ooh, Pandas. Tekla passes. Sabo catches it. Gets a few. Man, I got that right? I need to check. I did not mess up that roster. Ennis is in at runner. Yeah, I think he just said substitute in Ennis. So Ennis is in at runner. Gosford, nope. Tekla back to pass. And Richmond with the catch. Richmond big gain. And big first down. Sabo back to pass. And touchdown. And Pandas. Take the waiver. First down. Nance. Waiver. By the catch. And the first down. Fury back. Ooh, Gosford with a pick. Gosford, who was on the trade block this week. Looking good here. Taking it back the other way. Tekla. Gosford. Touchdown. Gosford. Angry that there was these talk about trades. And Gosford's like, I'll show you. Deflected by Wavering. First down. Ennis back to pass. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Tekla. Sabo. 3rd and 4. Sabo. Deflected and back the other way. Mountain Forge. Dumps to Simo. Nance. Ugly pass there. 3rd and 3. Fury. Sacked. Tekla. Gosford with the catch. Another first down. Sabo, no. 2nd and 8. Ennis. 3rd and 5. Tekla. And not able to do it. Mountain Forge. Sacked. Nance. 3rd and 7. Fury. Back the other way. Tekla. Caught by Ennis. The first down. Sabo back to pass. And complete. 2nd and 2. Ennis to Gosford and a touchdown, and the Cats on top. Wavering had that first pick 6, but they've got double coverage on. Look at that. They got like triple coverage on them over there. They know who's getting the ball. And interception. Wavering, 2nd pick of the game. Wavering, another catch. Nance back. Wavering, catch. Wavering doing it all. Another first down. Fury up the middle for a couple. 2nd and 8. Mountain Forge. Oh, gets stuffed. 3rd and 10. Nance. Simo. Touchdown. Pandas. Within 1. Incomplete. Sabo back to pass. And deflected. 3rd and 10. Ennis. Deflected. And back the other way. Mountain Forge. Dumps it. Fury. First down. Nance. Waver. Nope. 2nd and 1. Fury. Fury dumps and Wavering. Touchdown. Pandas tied up. What a comeback. Back. Sabo. Wavering. Tackle. Abrams looks like he's going to have a really big game. Might be able to stay up front for that MVP vote. Simo, first down. Nance. No, 2nd and 10. Fury up the middle for a couple. 3rd down. Wait. Ooh, incomplete and back the other way. Tekla. Gosford with a catch and 1st down. Sabo back to pass and Richmond with a catch. Getting downfield. Are they going to get back on top? Ennis. Nowhere. Tekla. Intercepted by Mountain Forge at the goal line. Wavering with a catch. Taking it the other way. Another 1st. Nance back. Complete to Simo. And Pandas. Wilhelm died. Thought that was going to be the end of their season. But that may not be the case. As long as Wavering's still there. Oh, but intercepted by Richmond. Taking it back the other way. It's been an exciting game. Lots of big plays. Richmond with the catch. Tekla. Intercepted the other way. Simo. The rookie. Already has a kill. Now touchdowns, interceptions. Nice start to his career. Nance back. Ooh, incomplete. 3rd and 4. Fury up the middle. Gets the 1st. And Mountain Forge back. And incomplete. 2nd and goal. Nance. Touchdown to Simo. And the Pandas take the lead. 26 plays to go. Still a lot of time. Gosford with 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tekla. Gosford. Another 1st. Sabo. Richmond. Another 1st. Keep moving it. Ennis. Can't get anywhere. 2nd and 9. Tekla. Caught. No. 3rd and 7. Sabo back. And interception. Wavering. 3rd pick of the game. Got a pick 6. And now another big catch. He is doing it. 3rd and 3. And Sabo, 1st down. Nance. Touchdown, Wavering. Wavering. Oh, another pick. Oh, if you could have got a touchdown there. Wavering. 4 picks in the game. Oh, Richmond taken out by Nance. And Mountain Forge. Simo, touchdown. And that's going to do it. Wow. It was close until Wavering just took over completely. 147. Big time. Wavering taking the lead for MVP. Richmond with 73. Gosford 59. Mountain Forge coming in doing well. And the rookie with 44. Wow. We may have a new MVP. Ooh, Manatees. They are not going to take out a bounty. Ninja Prawns. Wild Soar. Would you like to get to appeal, but you have -10 durability for the next... minus 10% durability for the next game? Kafoot. Do you want to do this? Help them out. All right. And that would, ooh, a Jake Peppermint trade. That would be interesting, but reject that. Britna wants a new salary. Niall wants some more money. Is Niall going to be kept for Tidy? Keep him. All right. And another trade negotiated. That's a redirect. And here we go. Let's see what happens here. Roosters. Darren Saar goes up. Oh, Roosters. Does anybody need... do they need improvements? Evolution. Samira get some improvements. Ooh, a big... Terra. I don't even know who that is. For the Hatters goes up. Moreland. Pilnum gets another improvement for the Troops. Inferno Jet goes up for Varkaris. Holg. Hatters. Piffle. Sherman for Skycart. Austell 71. Nice one there. Man, not much news this week. And there we have it. Ooh, Moreland helps Gilmesh. Gilmesh gets hurt. Moreland helps him out. And Gilmesh goes up. All right, interesting. All right, let's see here. Wavering Player of the Week, Tilderin, 20 tackles. Russ with 5 sacks. Melody, 80 pancakes. Cameron with 400 yards. And there we have it. All right. So Ninja Prawns Hatters, first game up. Then we'll be playing Boulders Choops. Let's get this game going. Yeah, I think the Hatters were just worried about injuries this week because the Prawns have become a pretty brutal team. If you look at their lineup, especially the lineup they're playing right now, they're pretty brutal. Yeah, they were quick. There weren't much, Stern. I don't think any Hyena players went up. Deflected back the other way. Dust Flare. Nope. 2nd and 9. Atkinson back to pass and hits Bassick. First down. Kennedy. The middle. Another first down. Dust Flare Jr. Atkinson back. Nope. Kennedy back to pass. And interception by Hala. Hala taking it the other way. Big gain. Brutus back. Complete to Savas. Slips a tackle. No first down. Savas up the middle. For a few. 2nd and goal. Carl. And touchdown. And Prawns get a first, up by 1. Kennedy. No, I think Sega, I think he means 5 seasons without a training event. Oh, Kennedy gets injured by David. Graceland subs in Bassick with a pick, taking it the other way. Graceland slips. It's a nice little run. 2nd and 4. Dust Flare. Nope. 3rd and 2. Atkinson back to pass. Dust Flare with a catch. Couple yards. Dust Flare. Slip. Dust Flare. Touchdown. 1-1 ball game. Brutus back to pass. And Hala with a catch. Yeah, I think they had an injury last week because Bassick isn't supposed to be starting. So I think they had an injury last week that probably changed their lineup. And now he is in at gunner. He's actually doing pretty good at gunner. I might be unlocking him at gunner. Savas. Carl. Oh yeah, they had a death. That's right. Savas. First down. Carl. 2nd and 4. Brutus. First down. Savas. Back to pass and intercepted by Dust Flare. Look at Dust Flare. Who say he can't play defense? It was me that said that. And I don't think he can. But he got a pick. Dust Flare Jr. Nope. 2nd and 10. Atkinson. Complete. 3rd and inches. Dust Flare. Graceland with a couple yards. Not much. Atkinson. Incomplete. What do you mean stuck out of bounds? Savas. Incomplete. Carl. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Graceland. That is true. That is true. I do not know how that happened. Graceland. Touchdown. Brutus. Couple yards. 2nd and 4. Savas. First down. Carl. Ooh, Hala. Nice. And Brutus. Second and 10, Carl. That honestly has to be the oddest performance of all time. I actually respect Gate a little bit because of that performance. I mean, I gotta give him some respect because that was a pretty epic performance for a Gate. Graceland, catch. Graceland, nice run. Graceland, nope. Second and 13. Dustfair Jr., slip. Third and 7, Atkinson. Nope. Brutus back to pass. And Holla. Salas back to pass. And catch. Carl, sacked. Brutus. Oh, Brutus, big run. Prawns could get a win here. Down by, tie ball game, could be up by 1. Carl, touchdown. Graceland, solid run, first down. Dust Flare, back to pass, nope. Second and Pfaff with a catch, first down. Graceland slips the outside, no. Second and 12, Dust Flare, dumps to Pfaff. Another first, Atkinson, sacked. Second 13, Graceland, nope. Third and 14, Dust, nope. And back the other way, Brutus, dumps to Holla. Savas back. Savas dumps to Gistan. Carl hits Savas, and it looks like the Prawns could get a win here if they can score. Close. Savas slips, hits Gistan, and touchdown, and that's going to probably do it. And it looks like the Prawns going to get another win. Going to be 500 along with the Hatters. Graceland. Dust Flare. Ooh, touchdown. Wait. Maybe I should slow this down. This game's not over. Savas. Brutus with a catch. Nope. Carl. No. Second and 4. Brutus. And they get the first down. They do. Running some more time. And Brutus. Another first. Now they just have to not turn over the ball. And Carl. Incomplete. And Pasic, solid. Carl, the rookie. Our rookie. We have some rookies that are putting up some performances this year. Ninja Prawns 4-3 over the Hatters. All right. All right. We'll do. I'll get you in after the Boulders game. Play the evolution. Let's pop this one on. Boulders versus Choops. Choops 3-0. How legit is this 3-0 start? Can the Boulders get on top? I don't know. You think your Boulders are that bad this year? Okay, Sazan's back in. Starting Zyral. Nice run. First down. Slagrich up the middle. Not much. Second and 8, Alden. Nope. Third and 8, Zyral. Slip. First down, Slagrich. Second and 1, Alden. Dumped. Third and 1, Zyral. Slip. And gets another first down. Slagrich gets a few. Second and 2, Alden. And Alden taken out by Jake. So Willow Moss is in. Slip, and touchdown. And Choops up. But the free agent, Alden, is out. Jake with the catch. Slagrich, better be careful. And no, second and 4, Admiral. Sothail, touchdown. Slagrich back. No. Third and 4. Willow Moss breaks the tackle. Zyro up the middle. Let's bounce. No, 2nd and 8, Slagrich. 3rd and 7, Willomoss. And back the other way. And deflected. 2nd and 10, Crowgrove. Next to Sofel Jr. 3rd and 5, Cezanne. And nothing. Zyro. Fumble. Picked up. Air Raid takes it the other way. Admiral. Sofel with the catch. And Sofel Jr. Solid. 2nd and goal. Cezanne. Touchdown to Jake. And it is a Boulder lead. Willomoss dumps and intercepted by Crowgrove. Crowgrove pick 6. Zyro bouncing. 1st down. Yep, having to deal with both of them. Willomoss. Oh, 3rd and 5. Zyro. Oh, another injury. Wesley. Looks like Wesley's injured. Was it Wesley that went down? Zyro with the big run. Yep, Wesley. Pepin taking out Wesley. Slagrich, couple yards. Willomoss. It's a few 3rd and 2. Zyro. Zyro, no, gets stopped. Now Sofel Jr. is in at runner. 3rd and 2. Cezanne dumps. And does not get the 1st down. Zyro taking it the other way. Yarder with a tackle. Sintnar fumbles it. Picked up by Admiral. Taking it back the other way. The rookie had a good game last week. But comes up with a big fumble here. In this next game. No. 1st down. 2nd and 4. Sofel Jr. Nope. 3rd and 2. Admiral dumps Yari with a catch. And the Boulders have a shot. Sofel Jr. touchdown. And we are going to 5X, but we're going to 5X because the Boulders are in the lead. I'm going to give the Choops one more shot to come back here and get on the board. Willomoss. Willomoss looking alright. He hasn't been horrible. 5 carries for 30 yards. Not bad. Zyro with a nice run. Slagrich back to pass. And dumps it. Deflected. Willomoss tries to run up the middle. Not much. 3rd and 8. Zyro. Bounce, bounce. Ooh, does not get the 1st down. And that's going to do it, folks. That is another one-sided game. Not too many close games this week. And Pilnum with a catch and touchdown. So let me slow this back down. We're down to a 2-point game again. Boulders should not trust the Boulders to hang on to a lead. Admiral complete to Jake. 1st down. 2nd and goal. Sofel Jr. Can't get around. 3rd and goal. Admiral. Touchdown to Jake. And there we go, back to 3. All right. And not much movement on that one. Zyro gets a touchdown, but a little too late. Ooh, they might get within 1. No. Jake again, 83. Jake having a nice season. Admiral 49, Guacamole with 59. And Unwrath, the rookie, doing all right. Boulders getting the win. Choops outgained him, but couldn't get the touchdowns. All right, let's see. Goose, Skycarp up next. Goose just got hammered by Varkaris. Let's see what happens. Can they beat Evolution? They probably will here. But I don't know. We'll see. Evolution. Divisional opponent. Slayton is now no longer playing receiver. He's at the line now that Zalz is back. Zalz with another catch. Samira back to pass. And no, not much. 2nd and 6 quickens. Dumps. Few. Thesra back. And incomplete. And back the other way. Wimpkin breaks a tackle. It's another. First down, Moat. To the outside, nice little gain, and goes on a bounce. Goswin, nothing. 2nd and 10, Wimkin. And Moat slipping. Fairden gets taken out by Leora. Touchdown. Oh, really? How many rings does Zalz have? Alrighty, Tyler. Have a good one. Good luck with all the training. Thanks for joining us. Skycarp up 2-0. And this is looking pretty ugly already. Zalz though with a nice little catch again. And Zalz. Big first. Thesra. Touchdown. Well, Kunosu could get a second one. Nothing. 3rd and 9. Eared with a catch. And Moat, slip. Another gain, another big run. First down, Goswin back to pass. Dumps it, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Wimkin. Slip, and touchdown. And the rookie, playing solid, Hinate with another sack. Incomplete, 3rd down, Quickens, another completion. Desra, nope. 2nd and 13, Samira. And hits Kag for a big gain, 1st down. Quickens back to pass, sacked. Desra back to pass, and not much. 3rd and 13, Samira. Deflected. Back the other way, Wimkin. Drops. 2nd and 10, Moat. Caught for a first. Goswin. Eared with a catch. And another first. Wimkin, good run. 1st down. Moat, nowhere. 2nd and 10, Goswin. Dumps, nowhere. 3rd and 5, Wimkin. Nope. And, ooh, another injury. Sean goes down by Leora. Leora injuring 2 guys on the Skycarp. Skycarp getting beat up by an unexpected opponent. Unexpectedly brutal opponent today. Samira. 2nd and 4, Quickens. Back. Dumps. Couple. 3rd down. Desra. Complete to Zalz. Zalz, big gain. Get back on the board. Touchdown. I don't think Zalz is going to win a second one, Tidy. A 3rd one. Tag touchdown. Well, it's tie ball game. Maybe Evolution can do it. Maybe they can. Maybe they're rookies to turn this team around and get them into the championship. Moat to the outside. 1st down. Goswin. I mean, Zalz is helping this team play well. Wimkin. Middle, no. 3rd and 11. Moat. Dumps to Eared. 1st down. Wimkin. Catch. 1st down. And Wimkin. Yeah, they do have a decent chance of winning the division. I just don't think they have a decent chance of beating the Roosters. But you never know. You never know. Maybe they get a big improvement somewhere or something happens. Or maybe Roosters get a big injury somewhere. Kanosu gets hurt. Kanosu gets hurt. I think it's over for the Roosters. He gets taken out for the season. Samira back to pass. Sacked. 2nd 13 Quickens. Caught. Kag. Touchdown. Tie ball game. Moat. No. 3rd and 9. Goswin. Caught by Moat. Moat. Big gain. 1st down. Huge gain. Wimkin. Wimkin slips for the 1st. Stop. 2nd and 8. Goswin. Ooh, incomplete. 3rd and 8. Wimkin. Slips again. Another gain. Another 1st. Mode up the middle. Touchdown. And the Sky Carp up 5-4. Nothing. Samira. Zalz will catch. Taking it the other way. Breaking a tackle. Zalz really revitalized here on the evolution. Cag with a nice catch. Thesra, Cag. Touchdown. Evolution. Tied up again. 2nd and 7. Moat. Nowhere. 3rd and 6. Gosman. Back to pass. And, ooh, overthrown. Back the other way. Thesra. Zalz. And the evolution could get this win. Zalz. 1st down. Quickens. Touchdown. Evolution 6-5. Got the lead. That is very true. Look at, and Leora talking about his cracking skulls over there. Seems to be working. Moat, couple yards, 2nd and 4. Goswin, another 1st. Wimkin. 650 something yards already in the season. It's a pretty good start for his rookie year. Samira with a catch. 9 plays to go. There's still plenty of time for another score. Deflected, quickens, back to pass, dumps, Cag, another 1st. And they're at midfield, 6 plays. Ooh, that Hanate set another sack. 4 sacks in the game and intercepted by Wimkin. Caught, eared. Oh my, they had this game at least tied. And that turnover by Wimkin. Gosman back to pass. Touchdown, last play of the game, eared. Hanate Jr. 84, Wimkin 42. Cag 67, Leora 63. Zalz a solid game. And wow, Sky Carp let it slip out of their hands with a loss. All right. Any requests for the next game? Well, we had an exciting one. We could put a boring one on. Let's go ahead and put on this one. This is going to be over in like a couple of seconds. We'll be simulating by like 10 plays in. We'll probably be already simulating. Because these rookies are about to get crushed. Lightning run. Nice little run by Quill. Leroya. Oh, got a 1st down. Jethel. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Quill. Hits Leroya for nothing. 3rd and 12. Leroya back to pass. Oh man, Perkins was open for a touchdown there. Night Goose, thanks for joining. For Rock. Ooh, Nader gets injured by Tibor. Guidon with the catch. Oh, Squeak is in now. That actually is going to help them a lot. Jethel. Up the middle. Nope. Back the other way. Caron. Quill. Tackles. For Rock. Back to pass. And Kaiden. Guidon gets the... Oh, incomplete. 3rd down. Jethel. Jethel's so terrible, and he's in. Caron can't get anywhere. He benched him since the start of the season. I'm not sure. I don't get it either. I would love to trade for Squeak. I would love to have Squeak on my team. Sack. Quill. 2nd and 8. Leroya. Jethel. Nope. Back the other way. Caron. Look at this. Quill stops in the backfield. 3rd down and 1. Oh, Riker gets a 1st down. Caron to the outside. It is not his brutal team. And Caron with a touchdown. And Quill, the run. And sacked. Give one more shot here. Jethel. Nope. And this is game time. I mean, surprisingly, they're playing decent defense in this game. I'm surprised at how they're hanging on defensively. I mean, this team does. Maybe it's his anti-Caron team, because they do seem to stop Caron decently. Well, there you go. Caron just got a couple touchdowns to shut that up. And Caron another touchdown. Hask with a touchdown the other way. Barak gets injured. Caron with another run. And Caron with a pick six. Damn it. They were kind of holding Caron down a little bit, but those last few plays. 107, man. They actually had Caron held down. He was, if it wasn't for those last 10 plays, Caron was around 60 fantasy points. But he got 3 touchdowns and a pick six, or 2 touchdowns and a pick six on top of it. Quidon 83, Barak 66, Tibor 60, Trina 30, but Varkaris gets a spanking. 107. That's not too bad. All right, let's see. Next up, well, let's go ahead and pop on. Well, maybe we should give Neva. I don't think Neva's going to be back. Probably sounds like. Let's pop on the triangles and hyenas game. Let's see here. Watkins, triangles. LeShone looked pretty good last week. Watkins, not much there. Mug rump. Incomplete pass. Raxus, nowhere. Troop. It's Demetrius. Demetrius versus Tufi. That'll be an interesting matchup. Demetrius touchdown. Demetrius is a lot to handle. Watkins, nice run. Mugrump, sacked. 2nd and 13, Zaraxis. Back to pass, and gets away for a few. 3rd and 6, Watkins. Slips for a first down. Mugrump, back to pass, and hits. 2nd and 5, Zaraxis. Dumps it, incomplete. 3rd and 5. Watkins, slips, nope. Truk, back to pass. Katrina. Nice little game, Katrina. And Wyeth with the run. First down. Truk. Chaos Reigns, incomplete. 3rd and 7, Katrina. Truk with a catch. Another first down. Truk, incomplete. And Demetrius, catch, touchdown. Back the other way, Watkins breaks the tackle. 2nd and 1, Mugrump, back to pass. Incomplete, back, runs, no. Watkins to the outside, no. 3rd and 10, Mugrump, back to pass and sacked. Troop, caught, close. Chaos Reigns, caught, another first down. Katrina catches, runs, touchdown. And that is it. Let's give these hyenas one more shot. Intercepted by Chaos Reigns. Truk, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Chaos Reigns. Back and hits Wyeth. And touchdown. And the triangles looking good. Getting the win. Ooh, Zarax is taken out for the season. And Mugrump. There we go. Mugrump. Demetrius with the catch. Demetrius touchdown. Wyeth gets injured for the triangles. Demetrius, nice gain. And Mugrum hits Toofy. Demetrius, big gain. Chaos Reigns touchdown. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't understand your team. I just really think that you've got so many good big boys. And for some reason they just, I just don't know why your team does not run better than it does. I mean, your passers are all right. Marwin, Gal, your big guys are doing all right. It's the other guys that aren't coming up. Bugrump, Toofy, not doing it. Chaos Reigns, 92. Demetrius, 79. Wow. Chaos Runner had 215 passing yards. Tossing dimes out there. All right. See, next up, we'll skip that one now. I guess we can pop. Is Mongo here? We can pop on the blades. Yeah, he's here. Let's see the new rushing attack with Ostil getting a bump against the Ents. I don't know who's gonna win. I think this will be an interesting one. Ostil, is he going to make the difference? That little improvement. Marcos with a big catch. First down. Par-El with a catch. First down. Par-El, nope. 3rd and 1 dribble. It's a first. Henley back to pass and complete. 2nd and 10. Par-El back to pass and sacked by Crystal Belly. And Dribble Jr. No. Back the other way. Ostil to the outside. Ostil with the speed. And gets a first down. Shire dumps it to Ostil. Zoljan runs to the outside. Another nice little gain. Ostil slipping, breaking a tackle, getting a first down. Zoljan to the outside. Oh. Few. Ostil breaks some tackles. Another big gain. Shire not able to get there. No way. That's weird. Ostil, I've never even heard of that name before. Men with a big tackle. 3rd and goal. Ostil, touchdown. Ostil. Oh, Ostil with these improvements. Deflected. Ostil. Where'd you get the name from? Shire. 3rd and 1. Zoljan. Oh, not able to get there. Par-El. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Intercepted by Valeka. Still saw a little run. 2nd and 6. Shire up the middle. 3rd and 4. Zoljan. No. Par-El back to pass. And Kala with the catch. First down. Dribble Jr. Intercepted by Thoris. Ostil. 2nd and 9. Shire. No. 3rd and 9. Zoljan. Back the other way. Par-El. Stuffed. 2nd and 10. Dribble Jr. Sacked. 3rd and 12. Henley. Henley. Nope. Not able to get there. Ostil with a little bit of speed. On the outside. Shire. Up the middle. Nope. 2nd and 9. Ostil keeps breaking tackles. Ostil really, these extra few points seems to be making a difference. Zoljan, first down. 1st and 10. Ostil in for the touchdown and 2-0. Blades on top. Ooh, lots of brutality buffs down there for the Blades. Henley, back. Nothing. Back the other way. Hostile. Interception. Pareo. And we got an injury. Thoris gets taken down by Kala. 3rd and 1. Henley. Deflected. And Austell, nice run. Look at that. 1st down. Yeah, but the Ents defense isn't terrible. I don't think. And it's not, of course, he's not like lighting it up crazy, but he's looking pretty good. 1st down, Henley. Nope, 2nd and 10, Pareo. Nope, 3rd and 12, Dribble Jr. Nope. And back the other way. Yeah, it's just the Ents have horrible offense. They don't have anybody. I mean, I thought that Dribble Jr. was going to be something, but he's terrible. I thought Min was going to help. I mean, he's helping their defense, but he doesn't help their offense very much. Zoljan to the outside. Zoljan with a 1st down. Austell breaking tackles. Keeps breaking tackles. Austell is going. Big 1st down. Shire back. Jumps. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Zoljan hits Shire. Shire breaks another tackle. Another 1st. Austell up middle. Touchdown. And I'm not thinking this is going to be a comeback. I can't see the Ents scoring 3 points in 200 plays the way things are going right now. Their offense is looking miserable. And there you have it. Austell, 146 yards rushing. Thought he did more than that when you looked at it, but Crystal Buddy with 63, Masca, Men with 31, and the Blades defense gets the big win. All right, next up, we will go on to, let's see, I guess we'll go ahead and we can pop the Manatees Desert, I guess. Let's pop this one on. Manatees Desert. Actually, I'm probably gonna put the Hounds game on because I know Luke might have to go soon. So let me put that one on next. Deflected. Boo. Deflected. Duwak. Deflected. Back the other way. Misspill. Samir. The catch. Peace, Lodgepacker, touchdown. And Spooks for the 1st. Alkaboo, another 1st. Duwak. Spooks, couple, 2nd and 5 for Nile. Back, and Spooks with the catch, and another 1st down. And interception by Peace. A rookie, missed Bill to the outside with the speed. Missed Bill. Another 1st down. Lodgepacker up the middle to the outside, and Lodgepacker with a touchdown. Manatees up 2-0. Not looking good for these Deserts players. Spooks. Duwak. 1st down, Nile back to pass, and Stuffs 2nd and 9, Alkaboos deflected 3rd and 9, Duwak, and it's another 1st down. Nile, Spooks, Alkaboo deflected 3rd and 2, Duwak. It's another 1st down. Oh, another deflection. 3rd and 7, Duwak to the outside, and no, back the other way, missed Bill. Can't do it. 2nd and 7, Peace out of bounds. 3rd and 7, Lodgepacker, nothing. And back the other way, Nile is not loving the heat. In the Desert, Duwak Nile, first down. 2nd and 10, Al-Kaboo, oof. Duwak, and Prax with the catch. And they could get within 1 touchdown. They do. Desert. Why are the manatees so bad? I really don't understand why the manatees are so bad. They should be much better. They've got a lot of talent on this team. Peach, outside, run, 3rd and 2, Lodgepacker. First down, missed Bill to the outside, no, 2nd and 10. Caught by Samir. Fumbled. Back the other way. First, Duwak. Back, sacked, injured. Wind caused an injury. This Bill taking it the other way. Peach dumps first. Lodgepacker dumps. Koth with the catch. Under first. Missed Bill. Samir. Touchdown. And Manatees 3-1. Nile. It's back. 2nd and 16. Al-Kaboo. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. Giant. Deflected. Back the other way. Missed Bill. Samir with a catch. Breaks the tackle. Another first down. Peach. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Lodgepacker. Caught by Samir. Touchdown. 3-point lead. Give the Desert one more shot. Al-Kaboo. No. Giant. No. Back the other way. And we'll speed this one up. Giant gets injured. Maritna is in. And Samir with a touchdown. Misspell with a pick 6. And the Manatees go on top again. Getting back to 500. Misspell with a run. And 9-1. And that is going to do it. Yeah, Misspell 143. Woof. 2 picks, 9 passes defensed. Wow, 96 defensive fantasy points. Misspell dominating. Yeah, your passing game just does not seem to be working there, Tidy. You got a brutal passer on the bench. I'm anxious to see when he's going to get a start. All right, let's go ahead and put on the Hounds Dramaturge. Get this game in. Can the Hounds win this? Will this division get all knotted up? Dramaturge gets this win. Everybody will be all 500 except for the Choops will be 3-1. Amloff back. Complete. 2nd and 7. Chunkle. Bounce. Chunkle with a nice run. Biscuit. 2nd and 9. Amloff the Biscuit. Breaking tackles. First down. Chunkle. Touchdown. 1-0. Sacked. 2nd and 12. Horban. Intercepted by Chani, who had a great game last week. Coming back, doing well so far. Januto. Dumps, deflected. Corbin, nope. 3rd and 11. Lal. Back and deflected. Back to the Hounds. Amlon. No. 2nd and 10. Chunkle up the middle. No. 3rd and 7. Biscuit. And Graham gets taken out by Chunkle. Napoleon with a catch. Corbin intercepted by Dime. Dime taking it back the other way. Amloff slips. Nice big gain. Hey, Neva. Oh, I'm glad I waited on your game. So you are still up. You can get your game in. Ball, back to pass. And back the other way, Amloff. No, 2nd and 10, Chunko to Chani. And these Hounds looking solid so far. Chani with a catch. Chunko back to pass and hits Biscuit. Another 1st down. Biscuit back to pass. 2nd and 6. Amloff, slip, and touchdown. And Hounds up 3-0. Intercepted by Chani. Chani just looking fantastic. Chani with another catch. Biscuit, 1st down. Well, we can put your game on next. Chunko touchdown. And the Hounds just absolutely dominating this one. Corbin does not seem to have made much of a difference on the offense, which is what I think he was brought in to do. Lance, Biscuit to Lance, touchdown. And Hounds getting a pretty decisive win here. And fumbled. Chunko with a big run. And Chunko, another one. Intercepted, taken back the other way. Man, that offense of the Dramaturge is just struggling. And the Hounds getting the pretty easy victory. Dominic Chani 2 weeks in a row, just looking crazy. Dime 71, Himpomart 61, Chunko 47. Just shut down Dramaturge. Nobody really could do anything for their team. And the Hounds get the domination. All right. Let's hop on the Pandas Roosters. Now that Neva came in, this is a belt game. So are the Roosters going to get the belt? And if they get it, will they hang on it for a long time? Or is Wavern going to be able to flip this around and get a victory against this stacked Rooster team? Cal's trying to play him on defense. Wavering just shrugs him off, takes off downfield. Sacked. Mountain Forge back to pass. Incomplete. 3rd down. Nance dumps it. Oh, Simo, big drop. That was a huge drop. Warbrew. It's a few. Darren Saar back. Complete to Warbrew. 1st and 10, Warbrew. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Gets another 1st. Kanosu back. Hits Cal. Cal taking off. Cal with the touchdown. Mountain Forge. 2nd and 6, Nance. Sacked. 3rd and 8, Fury. Ooh, we got an injury. Sarifa gets injured by Taco Cat. And a completion. Warbrew. Bounce, bounce. 2nd and 3, Kanosu. No, 3rd and 1, Darren Saar. Ooh, but hits Kanosu. Warbrew. Bounced back. Stopped. 2nd and goal, Kanosu. Slip. And touchdown. And the Roosters taking a big lead. Waver not doing much. Getting stuffed. 2nd and 10. Fury. Mountain Forge. 3rd and 1. Sacked. And back the other way. Kanosu tackle. Darren Saar. Breaking tackles. Warbrew up the middle. 2nd and 8, Kanosu. Nope, 3rd and 6, Darren Saar. Hits downtown. Touchdown. Oh no, Simo's playing offensive line. After that injury, Gebrod comes in. That's not good. Wavering with a catch. 2nd and 4. Nance back to pass. Dumps. Get Roger for a first. Fury. Intercepted by Cal. Kanosu sacked. 2nd and 12. Darren Saar. 3rd and inches. Warbrew sacked. Mountain Forge. 2nd and 8. Nance. Dumped. 3rd and 8. Fury. Kanosu, no. 2nd and 10. Darren Saar. 1st and 10 back the other way. Warbrew. Warbrew stuffed. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 6. Darren Saar. Intercepted by Wavering. He's not done much. Oh, this 3-point lead. I'm going to go ahead and give him one more shot here to catch up. Thought we were at 3 and stopped. And it just doesn't look like they can get past this Rooster defense. Panda's defense playing pretty solid, but they just can't move the ball against this defense. They just don't have time. They're getting sacked. And Wavering might have gotten caught up a little bit in the MVP race. Doesn't look like he's having a fantastic game. I mean, it's not like a horrible game for him, but got a couple turnovers, looks like. But a shutdown by the Rooster defense. And there you have it. Wavering still had a decent performance, 78. Taco Cat, 75. Cal, 67. But nobody else in the Pandas really were able to do anything. They just could not move the ball, especially with Simo at the line. He got himself one pancake. But there you have it. And they are done. All right, let's go ahead and pop on. Let's see, is Blue? Blue, are you here? Let me know if you're still here, Blue. We'll put your game on at regular speed. But let's go ahead and pop on Space Cowboys Colossus. Ooh, this is another sleepy game. Oh, and it's in the fog. Oof, this is gonna be so ugly. So incredibly ugly. Roosters have the belt. Roosters may hang on to that belt. Are they gonna have the record long belt defense? Caulfield up the middle. Caulfield now. 3rd and 2. Doug, no. Back the other way. Spurry. Incomplete. Syndra. And we got an injury. Winston taken out. Eggsnew. Nothing. Engel. Back. Engel up the middle. Doug. You gotta win the division. It's nice to make the playoffs. Playoffs. You have give yourself a little banner. Machete up the middle. No. 1st down. Spurry sacked. 2nd and 13. Syndra. Nope. Machete. Spurry to the outside. 1st down. Incomplete. Nope. 3rd and 12. Shield bearer. 1st down. Spurry. Dropped. Okay, I'll be quiet. 3rd and inches. No, back the other way. Engel back to pass and caught. 2nd and 3. Doug. Incomplete. Spurry back to pass. Stuffed. 2nd and 13. Syndra to the outside. Syndra 1st down. Machete back to pass. Spurry back. Dropped. 3rd and 10. Syndra sacked. Ooh, this game is ugly. I need to mute myself for a second. Where is my mic? Sorry, guys. Let's see. Incomplete. 3rd and 4. Resbaron. Nope. Back the other way. Spurry. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Syndra. No. 3rd and 8. Machete. Back to pass and sacked. Oof. Oh my. This is going to be a 0-0 game, isn't it? It's going to be a 0-0 game. I don't think anybody's going to score. This is worse than the old Shield Banana games. Souther with a pick. Tingle. At least Shield Banana games had some stars on the field. I mean, there's like, this is like nothing. We got Caulfield, who's solid, I guess. Resbo back in the game. Ugh, this is ugly. Machete, ugly pass. Spurry, deflected, back the other way. Engel. Oh, I think there's gonna be a draw here. I don't honestly, I mean, it's gonna have to be a turnover. Because no, these offenses, it doesn't look like they can put together more than 30 yards. Oh, we got a death. Machete goes down. Resbo, it's been a while between his kills, but he gets a big kill. There's some excitement. There's some excitement. Poor Machete. I thought he was going to die long ago. He survived much longer than I expected, but he is now dead. Doug, nowhere. 3rd and 4. Resbo with a touchdown. Resbo getting a kill finally after such a long break from getting a kill. He hasn't gotten. I think the last kill he got was Crid, right? Crid was the last kill. Oof. 2nd and 6. Doug, no. Resbo gets a run for a 1st down. Engel. Couple. 2nd and 8. Doug, no. 3rd and 10. Resbo, no. And back the other way. Spurry sacked. 2nd and 13. Arrogance. Up the middle for a few. 3rd and 9. Oh my gosh. This. Engel. 1st down. Doug. 2nd and 9. Resbo. No. 3rd and 8. Engel. Doug. And still a chance for the Space Cowboys. Arrogance with a catch. 1st down. Arrogance. Back. No. 2nd and 6. Syndra. 3rd and 2. Spurry. Caught by Wilkmar. We got another 1st down. Moving the ball. Arrogance. Stuffed. 2nd and 14. Syndra. And they're not going to get there. 3rd and 14. Nope. Back the other way. Engel. 2nd and 9. Doug. You see, I'll run this clock out. Resbo to the outside. And the 1st fumbled it. Space Cowboys have a shot to tie this up. Syndra. Uh-oh, that fumble could do it. Arrogance. 2 plays to go. Syndra. 1 play. Spurry. Oh, deflected by Cirrus at the goal line and gets a win for the Colossus. Ooh, look at the yards. 169 to 167. Oh, so ugly. But at least we got a kill. All right, Breams, Bananas. I guess Blue is not here. So I am going to go ahead and pop it on and put it at 1.5. And this is an interesting one. I gotta hope for the Bananas to sneak out a win here. Because, just for the Shield. Shield could use this. 3rd and inches. Edmar back to pass. Ugly pass. Fighter. Nothing. Tildy's playing runner again now. That's not good. And he throws an interception. That's not a good start for Tildy. Tildy needs to get back to receiver. Kaz with a catch. Kaz gets deep, and Kaz with a touchdown. Bananas on top. Fighter, Tilderin with a catch. Big first down, Tilderin up the middle. On the first, Staghorn. Yep, Resbo is back on the kill sheet. He did. 3rd and 7, Staghorn outside. Staghorn, touchdown. See Bream's Bananas. Tie ball game. Kaz with a nice big catch. Strong. Tilderin. Tackle in the backfield. Tilderin. Ooh, missed a tackle there. Nitty. Couple. Strong arm. Incomplete. 35. Edmar. Stuffed. Staghorn, nope. Strong arm, caught by Kaz. Look at this, the Boulders could be up 2-1-1. Incomplete, 2nd and goal. Nitty, back to pass, and deflected, 3rd and goal, strong arm. Touchdown to Kaz. And the Bananas. Up 2-1. Strong arm, nope. And back the other way, Nitty. Strong arm. 2nd and 2, strong arm back. And incomplete. Edmar back. Caught by Kaz. Another first down. Ooh, intercepted by Blood Collar though. Bananas defense on top of it. 3rd and 4, Stag. Cannot get the first down. Sack, 2nd and 12. Strong arm, no. 3rd and 12. Edmar dumps it to Kaz for another first down. Nitty dumps it to Kaz for another first down. Strong arm nowhere. 2nd and 10. Edmar deflected. 3rd and 10. Nitty trying to break some tackles. Fumbles it. Doesn't get in. Fighter Bananas playing good D. This is a surprise. I thought the Breams, they were looking really good. Of course, Tilderin's not playing receiver anymore. That hurts. And Stag. Nope. Back the other way. Nitty. Kaz breaks the tackle. First down. Strong arm. Hits Nitty. Another first. Edmar. Oh, interception by Armonte in the end zone. I don't know what happened. I don't think they did. But they are all AI'd right now. So it could be that they just had, because of an injury, as a different lineup. And so Tildy's now running. Possible. And the Bananas, look at the Bananas go. They are looking good. Russ with a catch. First down. Strong arm. Kaz catches. First down. Edmar, Russ, touchdown, and the Bananas. Woof. Yeah, Breams are on AI for this season. Quackers said he was going to need a season break. So I told him, yeah, he's just said he's an AI for the season. He'll be still like doing his draft and stuff, but his roster's all AI. Blood, 2nd and 2, Tilby, 3rd and inches. Caught Blood Collar, first down. Fighter, nope. 2nd and 12, Tilby. The middle, touchdown. Moves back in it, 16 plays to go. 3rd and 11, Edmar. Ooh, stopped. Fighter, complete. 2nd and 7, Tildy to the outside. Gets a good run. Breaks a tackle, Sim gets injured for Tilderin. 2nd and goal, Vider. Ooh, deflected, huge. Tildy, stuffed. Wow, what a stop at the goal line. Strong arm back. Caught by Kaz. 3rd and 3, Edmar can't do it. 5 plays to go, Vider sacked. 2nd and 13, Tilderin hits Vider. Vider breaks the tackle. 3 plays to go, they just need to score. And they do. And the Bananas looked like they were going to get this win. Oh, no. The bananas. We needed that win, bananas. And Kaz gets 38. Toby 78. Still solid. Blood Caller 75. Russ 30. And we got a tie ball game. Okay, last one up. Shield versus Cats. I'm probably going to get killed, although Ennis didn't look good at runners, so maybe we can stop him. Tekla against the shield. What can we do? Murin gets a debuff on speed. That's not good. Pigley gets first down. Sabo back to pass. And another completion to Richmond. First down. Ennis, he's not going to do anything. Stop. Third down. Sabo deflected and back the other way. Sawyer from middle for nothing. 2nd and 7. Kevy. Bemis. Tekla. Oh, Tekla's got a brutality buff. First down. Pigley to the outside. Pigley's got the speed. Gets 6. And Bemis with the touchdown. She's on top. Tekla. Richmond with the first. Sabo back to pass and incomplete. And Murin. No, it's 3rd and 10. Tekla intercepted by Bemis. Nice. Sawyer breaks the tackle. Kevy back to pass. Kevy dumps to Brunenstein. Brunenstein breaking the tackle, getting a nice gain. 1st and 10. Pigley to the outside. And that speed, he's able to get close. Sawyer, touchdown. 2-0. Shield, stop. 2nd and 6. Sabo back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and 6. Ennis. And he's just sacked. Sawyer has his 4th sack of his career. Kevy. 3rd and 2. Pigley. First down. Sawyer. Ooh, intercepted by Tekla. Tekla back to pass. Caught. Gosford. Gosford breaks the tackle. Sabo back to pass. 2nd and 1. Ennis. Back. Goes deep. Hits Gosford. Big play to Gosford. And probably going to score here. Tekla. Ooh, Tekla gets injured. Brunenstein taking him out, but they got the score, so it's 2-1. Rakesh is now in on offense. That's going to hurt their offense quite a bit. Bemis with a nice catch. Pigley to the outside. 2nd and 7. Sawyer. Nope. 3rd and 6. Kevy tries to run it. Kevy gets the first down. Pigley slips in. No. 2nd and 9. Sawyer. Ooh, ugly pass by Sawyer. That was very Los-like. Kevy up the middle. Cannot get there. Cats can still win this. Only down by 1. Richmond with the catch. Rakesh. Back. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Ennis. Ennis gets nothing. And 3rd and 10. Sabo. Out to Richmond. Nice game for Richmond. Nice one for Richmond. And he is down to inside the 10. They can tie it up right here. And Rooster with a touchdown. And the Cats tie it. Man, those injuries actually helping the Cats. Kevy back. Goes deep. Hits Bemis. Bemis breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. Bemis with the touchdown. Ooh. Nice one. Oscar with a catch. Ennis taken out by Murin. Injuries all over. T-Row is in. Rakesh back to pass. Deflected. Sabo back to pass. And deflected. And back the other way. Sawyer. Not much. 2nd and 7. Kevy. Middle. First down. Pigley to the outside. Can't get anywhere. 2nd and 12. Sawyer. Kevy got a little speed burst. Nope. 2nd and 9. Kevy back to pass and incomplete. And back the other way. Sabo deflected. T-Row back. And first down. Rakesh. Nothing. 2nd and 10. Sabo. No. T-Row back to pass again and deflected. Sawyer dumps it. Not much. 2nd and 8. Kevy hits Bemis again. Bemis with another big gain. Sacked. Sawyer back. Pigley with a catch. 3rd and 3. Kevy back to pass and hits Sawyer. Sawyer breaking tackles. And Sawyer, does not get in his zone, but close. And Pigley scoops it in. And nothing. 2nd and 10. Too low. Nope. And Kesh. Nope. And the offense looking a little slowed down by the injuries. Pemus again. Another big gain. Pemus touchdown. And that is going to do it. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I drafted him, is the name. And looks like, Tiro gets taken out by Pemus. Pemus, another touchdown. Turnover. Pemus, another big catch. And Pemus, 108. Pemus having a big game. Getting a surprising win. I did not even pick my team on this one. I picked the Purple Cats to win this. Pemus with 108, Kevy 70, Barnstein 36, Juniper with 48, and get the win. Surprising. All right. Huge Pemus. All right, Space Cowboys. Are you there, Zero? I don't know if Zero's still there. Do you want to take out a bounty? I'll give Zero about 30 seconds. See if you want to take out a bounty on somebody. So far, nothing for Zero. I think Zero likes his appeal, so I think I'm going to reject this bounty and give him the appeal. So I am going to just do that. Hyena's coach, Sibrock. Would you like to gain 2 appeal and lose tender ability for 1 game? Alright, Ninja Prawns, Holla. Holla, 66. Holla is a starter. Holla's one of the better players. I'm going to say keep. I'm not going to let this one drop. Again, if you change your mind, I can give you the 4 appeal back and we can drop them in the drop screen. But we're going to go ahead and keep Holla here. Another trade. That was an hostile trade. All right, let's see. Skycar Harper goes up 78. That's a big one. And Sarkin and Genghis. Varkaris gets Bowser. Kita from the desert. Snurblat goes up. Snurblat just picked up by the desert. Goes up to 60. Oh no. Guidon goes up. That's not good. Adric from the Prawns. Dramaturge Titzug. There you go. Dramaturge got themselves a improvement finally. And then Falkern gets another improvement. Sierra. Ooh, Sierra. Sierra's doing her thing for the Varkaris. There you go. And that is it. All right, Manatees Mistville up with 143. Kevy total yards this week. Passing Zyral 218. Mate Junior 73. Dramaturge 18 there. Money 3 was the Mistville big game for Mistville with 2 picks and 9 deflections. We've got double games within the division coming up next week. And so let's take a look at the stats. Charon is number 1 on offense, as usual. Passing yards, Brutus, Thesra, and Kevy. Nitty and Tekla, so big tight bunch up there near the top. Rushing yards, Caron, 1082. Wimkin, the rookie, up there, number 2. Zyro, Graceland, having kind of sat out a couple games, basically. Moat and Austil up there with 400. Receiving yards, Cag, 948. Gosford, number 2. Hala, Pemus, number 4. And Prax sitting there at number 5. Kaz up there wavering pretty close. Total yards, Caron, Brutus, and Kanosu at the top. Pancakes, 204. Melody winning. Long Whisk, number 2 from the Purple Cats. And then total fantasy points. Wavern, 451, has a 60-point lead on Caron. So interesting. Tildy, only a few points behind, although now that he's playing runner, I don't know if he's going to stay up there. Kanosu in striking range. Mistbill, after that great week, Mistbill might be in striking range for MVP. Then there's a little bit bigger graph when you go crin up. Look at Pemus and Jake. Pemus 8, Jake 9. May have some new guys. Yeah, RIP in advance. Defense, Wavern, Defensive Player of the Year right now, looking great with 299. Tildy, but Jake fighting hard. Mistbill and Bassick up there. Tackles, Tildy. Tackles for loss, Tildy. Interceptions, Wavern with 8. Passes defense, Mistbill with 16. Wavern with 16. Bassick with 15. Injuries caused, 5 for Pepin. Wind, number 2, and then we got a bunch after that. Got several with just 1 kill. Sacks, 10 for Tildy, but Stagblade, the rookie, 4 games, 9 sacks, proven that he can still do it in the pros like he did in college. Crazy. And so Stag up there with 9 sacks. That's pretty much all Stagblade does, is get sacks. He got very few tackles, nothing else on defense, does almost nothing on offense, but he gets 9 sacks. That's all he does. He just gets sacks. All right, and let's take a look at the standings. Hounds, number 1. Choops up there, close. Seabreams, 3-0-1. And then, of course, Varkaris on top. We got Skycarp leading the way. Panda still in it. And Colossus in a tie with the Blades. All right. Well, thanks for joining, guys. You guys have a nice week. We will see you online. We'll see you on Discord. Have a good one. And thanks once again. Adios.